What's up, Ocean? You got Matt here, coach of your Montreal Milotic, bringing you our round 1 playoff battle for the ICBA. Today we are facing off against the New Jersey Naganadels, I believe it is. I could be wrong. Pretty sure it's them. Anyways, when we played them, we 5-0'd them in the regular season behind the back of Masquerade setting up sticky webs, and then Mega Galley clicking basically drain punch 6 times and winning the game for us there. Mega Galley was an absolute monster for us back then, and honestly, guys, he didn't change his team up that much. I just knew he was going to bring his Mega Pitch out this time because it actually has access to hazard removal, which really hurts his team. But other than that, guys, he does have a good matchup. His Diggersby puts in a lot of work. His Jirachi is the pain in the butt. The Darkrai is a really strong Pokemon. It outspeeds my Greninja. And the Aromatisse is just really bulky. It actually is a really good answer to the Mega Galley, and I'm sure he's going to bring that this time. Now, the reason why there's no team builder on this is the same reason why it's not on Wi-Fi, because I actually don't have time at all. This past week, my girlfriend's family was in town. I wanted to make sure I could spend some time with them. I just really didn't have time to record. I'm actually recording this the day after it was supposed to be uploaded, so I'm going to try and get this out as soon as possible. It could be tonight, Tuesday, basically. It could be tomorrow, Wednesday. I don't know. I'm going to do my best to try and get it out as quickly as possible for you guys. But yeah, so that's basically it. But anyways, if you guys don't know what my team is, then you can just go back to my, I believe it was week 5 battle, or week 4 battle, I don't know, one of the two, against Dom. I think it was week 5. Yeah, so you go back to my week 5 battle against Dom, and we brought the exact same team, guys. There's no change at all. Not in nicknames, not in any single set, not in any single move at all. I was thinking maybe put Thunder Punch over, I think, Poison Jab or something like that, or Knockoff on the Mega Galley, but that was it. Or maybe Close Combat over the Dream Punch. I have no idea. But anyways, I was expecting him to bring a very similar team with a few variations. Just basically the Pidgeot comes in, your Matisse maybe, but basically it's a pretty standard roster. Anyways, so let's just get into the battle, guys, because there's no point in me wasting your time here. So we're gonna go into this, and hopefully we can snag a W here, and allow the team that carried us before to carry us to the semifinals this time. All right, so I'm gonna lead off here with my, I believe I lead off my Blacephalon, because I felt he was going to lead off with his Pidgeot. So I lead off with my Blacephalon here, and I'm going to slow this down. And he's going to switch out into his Vaporeon. I didn't want to predict and go for the Trick just yet, just in case he went for the U-turn potentially. So I go into my Electivire now, and he goes for the Scald. Hopefully he doesn't burn us, and thankfully he does not. So I notice he has leftovers. He goes for the Protect now, and I'm going to go for the Volt Switch. I still know what he's going to go into, but I do know he knows that Electivire gets Ice Punch. So because of that, I don't think he's going to go to the Diggersby. But of course, he does, and it's a great play. I'm going to switch out and go with my Mandibuzz, thinking it's physically defensive, but actually I'm a very specially defensive Naganadels today, and because of that, it is a 2-KO, and he 2-KOs everything on my team. But I go to my Blacephalon now. He goes to the Frustration. Obviously, it's not going to do anything to me because I'm a Ghost type, so I'm thinking he's Banded again. I go for the Trick now, predicting the incoming Vaporeon, and thankfully, we do get that prediction right. This thing is now crippled, and hopefully I can set up with my Gallade, my Mega Gallade on this thing and go for the game with it. So he ends up burning my my Mandibuzz. I'm going to go for the U-turn right now, switch out from my what's it called, Mandibuzz into my Gallade here. The Gallade put in so much work. I'm going to go for the knockoff right now, actually, I believe. And the reason I went for the knockoff over the Swords Dance or even the Poison Jab, I'd predict this thing to come in just to be safe in case he didn't want to go into this thing, and maybe he went into the Diggersby and tried to take the hits. But he goes with the Moonblast here. I knew that was going to come out and do a ton of damage to my Gallade, so I just switched out. And I go for the, I believe, the Flamethrower right here. I should have probably doubled out into my Gallade here and just gone for the Swords Dance and the Drain Punch. That probably would be my best play, but it didn't work out that way. Oh well. He's going to go for the Scald now, I believe. I'm going to switch out into my Electivire, and of course he has a free switch into his Diggersby now to go for the, well, Return or Frustration. But I'm still going to predict and go for the Volt Switch here, but he stays into his Diggersby. Really thought he was going to expect the Ice Punch, but he doesn't. I'm going with the Psychic now, and he actually stays in and goes for the Frustration, and that is going to take us out. So he is not Scarf, which is nice to have, but unfortunately my Electivire goes down. That's the first kill of the match. I'm going to go into my Blacephalon here, click the Shadow Ball, predicting the switch out into the Jirachi, but he stays in, and he actually reveals that he is not Banded. He is, I believe he was Yachi, maybe, or Pasho, one of the two. Could be wrong. But yeah, so basically our Blacephalon goes down now. That's a big problem. I go for the U-turn here on the incoming Vaporeon. No, the Ice Beam actually, sorry about that. And he doesn't want to get the Battle Bond off, so I'm going to go for the U-turn now and just switch out into, I believe, my Gallade right now. And hopefully he doesn't burn us with the Scald, because if he does, the game is pretty much over. I mean, right now it's already kind of tough for us to come back, but if I do get my webs up, I do have a chance to win this game. Go for the Drain Punch here. He does, unfortunately, survive that hit, and he's going to go for the Skull now, and I do think my best option here is, instead of going for the Drain Punch, going for the Knockoff. I lose a bit of HP, but I will be able to take out this thing as well, and predict anything that comes in after. So next up, he will send in his, I believe, Aromatisse now, and I believe he's in range for a Poison Jab. I don't know if he is, but we don't get the roll. I don't know if it was a roll or not, honestly. Could have gotten a Maxwell final, and he does take us out with the Moonblast there, which is very unfortunate. Had we been able to survive that hit, I believe we could have probably been able to still pick up a win this game. But unfortunately, out goes the Milotics. I'm going to go for the Ice Beam here. I don't know why I didn't go for the U-turn. I think it's just because I felt like I didn't have enough to take on the Diggersby. Because of the Focus Blast here. And the reason I stayed in was because I kind of had to bank on him missing. So I went for the Z Hydro Pump, I believe, there. So, or no, I went for the U-turn because it would have been able to take him out. But that's going to be it, guys. He's going to Dark Ride, kind of Sweep Us. I go into my Masquerain. I'm going to click the Bug Buzz here. Bug Buzz is my best option. We get the -1 off on him. He's going to fire off, I believe, the Z Ice Beam, maybe? Or no, Z Shadow Ball, I guess. I don't know. We live the hit. Cool. And Bug Buzz comes out and takes out the Dark Ride, which is nice to have. We got another kill, so it's only going to be a 4-0, but he can go into his Mega Page out here and click the Hurricane, which will never miss, and that'll be the game, guys. So, GG to Dom, really impressive showing. Unfortunately, I couldn't give him the best battle in the world, just not having time, but that really sucks. It's not an excuse, and I wish him the best of luck in the semifinals. He's a really, really good battler, guys, so definitely go and check him out. His link is in the description below. He is also, I believe, in the BBL with us, not the BBL, the WPL with us, so you guys should definitely check him out there as well. He makes a lot of good content, so please see what you can do. I believe the last time we played before this, I believe, I don't know if it was him or, I don't know who it was. I don't know, we played before in the past. It was a lot of fun. But anyways, just check out Dom. He's a great guy. Make sure to answer the comment question of the day, guys. I also want to thank you guys for continuing to subscribe to the channel, continue to like the videos. I really appreciate it. I know the summer has been a very slow period. I really didn't want it to be like that. But with work consuming my time from basically 7 a.m. until like 5:30 p.m. and then having to do travel and then having to cook dinner, be with Julia, and it just makes life tough to record. Just time doesn't really sync up. But anyways, guys, that is it for us for the ICBA this season. Unfortunately, we could not pick up that championship. I really did think we had a really amazing team. A couple weaknesses, really weak to ice, which sucks. I feel like maybe my electric type could have been better, but you know what? You live and you learn, and eventually we will get that championship. Whoa, let me try that again. Eventually we will get that championship. But for now, guys, I will see you all next time.